For those who don't know, Warlock minion incubi are male versions of succubi. They're the male of this species. Trivia. Apparently there's 1,122 possible names for Warlock succubus. Christ. I'm trying to actually make sense of a thing here, of a trivia fact. Okay, so due to the way the succubus names are done in the game, most names that the NPC succubi have can't actually be gotten by a player's succubus. So, alright. Oh, actually, remember how there was a love hearts over our heads earlier? That was her responding. I didn't realize, I thought that was just a flirt thing, but no, that was her responding. Same if you do /kiss. Apparently, she's a few voiceovers here, and one is, don't touch what you can't afford. Next time I'll be the master. Oh. Apparently she's a funny voiceover. I'm not sure how you're meant to get the funny one. Like in Warcraft 3, you just keep clicking on an NPC, but I'm not sure how you're meant to do it here. First we'll start with a little fire. Am I bugging you? I'm not touching you. Am I bugging you? I'm not touching you. There. Now you're hot. I'm bothered. Shite. Yes, I am. Purchase it. Put it there. Okay, let's find the... There's that. Wish I had the reagent tab, but that does cost a lot. I suppose I could go mooch off of Durkar. Let's get rid of this. We can rebuy it. We can re-get it. It's free. Okay. Cloak of Treason. We'll put that on. Okay, now let's get a couple netherweave bags. Imbued are a lot more expensive, but only for 2 more slots. They don't really seem worthwhile. And I can't actually even afford a netherweave bag. Okay, we're going to pop over to Durkar for the moment then, and we're going to send over 100 gold. No. 150. Durkar's got a couple of grand, I think, so it's not too much of a big deal to, you know, send over a bit. I'm just annoyed over one thing now. I've said this before a few times, and it always depresses me whenever I remember it. I try not to remember it, but it's hard. I got a BlizzCon ticket for one of my birthdays when I was a kid. But I didn't realize they were going to mail me the pet in-game. I remember seeing them having a code in an NPC before Member Tyrael's hilt. That guy, before in City. So I was figuring I was going to get an email with the code. I got the pet mailed to me. But I've been burnt out on the game, so I haven't played in a month. So I end up missing out on the pet. And I've never gotten it. I was too nervous to call the company myself when I was younger about to call Blizzard and see if there's anything they could do. So I ended up missing out on it. Oh, I have all these still here. I figured my inventory would have gotten cleared when the things reset. I guess Kolgroth's inventory was just empty. I guess Kolgroth's list was just empty. Alright then, fair enough. But, yeah, that's what happened. And it just... Damn it. It's got me in a funk, whenever I remember it. Because it's way too late to try and get it now. Hunt Master's Loyal Wolfhawk. A Wolfhawk. Cool. That is a cool mount. Detective Snap Snagglebolt.
Time is money, friend.
Get a load of these guys, would you? Steamweedle's been handling the business of holidays for years. All of a sudden, these guys burst into the market. They're not Steamweedle. The cartel hired me to get to the bottom of this. Something stinks here and it ain't just perfume. Take this device I brought, and go analyze the perfume clouds around the guards. I want to know what they're putting in that stuff. Things ain't natural.
Have a good one.
Yeah, just stop missing out on that pet. It was like a death, not Twice Curse of Rockefeller, Demonic Origins. Gaze of Legion. Yeah, it was the Deathwing Murloc. Just really got me in a funk over it. Shandalyn. What's in 300? I'll be getting back to Durkar eventually. For now, he will have to sit in Orgrimmar. I'll be getting back to him eventually, and we'll be continuing Hellfire. For the moment, we'll be working on these lower level alts. Again, probably feels I should go do Calderin and try and get stuff done on him, because I'll be missing out on quests when Battle for Azeroth launches. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to run Legion stuff just yet, because I'm still kind of running around grinding in Legion and Palnai, so I kind of don't want to see those zones again anytime soon, At least doing all this gives me a buffer before I have to see them again. Also, stuff that you make, like a Healthstone, a conjured item, go away after 15 minutes of being logged out. Remember that. Okay. I feel bad sending myself so much money, but at the same time, you know what? That's the job done. Also, if I had gone to Revered with, 4 other cities, I wanted to go the whole journey.
What brings you here?
I think she just has a generic blood elf lines. Huh. Disappointing. If I went to, if I got to Revered with the 4 different places and went to their vendors, then I could just buy basically effectively a cheap Netherweave bag. But that requires you getting Revered. And it's much easier just to get Netherweave bags. Oh, also, mailbox. You know what's really annoying me? How the capital city of Orderon doesn't actually have a fucking name. It's really annoying me. It's just called Capital fucking City. Hell, it doesn't even have the fucking in it. It's just called Capital City. Where the girls are pretty. Something Paradise City. Just weird. It's just weird to me. Christ, it looks so lovely and empty. So huge. But then you look at it like Palnai or Kolgroth and it's fucking full. Or Durkar. I'm a very obsessive person, and I'm trying to write my own little story thing. I've maybe mentioned this a few times, too many times in all honesty. But I couldn't dream of just calling a place Capital City. It's just like, no, I have to have like the whole backstory, like the fucking founding of the place, you know? Even if it's never in a novel, I have to know how, so I can just say, this is the answer. I have to have the canon answer for fucking everything. I'm a very obsessive person, so yeah. Also, she's called Ophelia Montague, Mortimer Montague, William Montague, Randolph Montague. There was the Montagues from Shakespeare, from Romeo and Juliet, and then wasn't Ophelia in another Shakespeare thing? Are these meant to be a nod to Shakespeare, his works, the immortal bards? I've watched Frasier. Positive reagents, and I'll even take from here, which is quite nice. Put it in, put it in, put it in, in. Oh, did I sell the orb I got? Or was... Oh no, Yetimus was going to give me that orb. And that would have pushed me over. Actually, no, wait. Actually, even with it, this would have only been somewhat better. Well, mostly better, yeah. I'm not missing out on too much then, am I? Ah well. Get rid of that soon. One of these is actually just, isn't something I can auction. Here we go. Or is this? Greater Magical Essence. Great Magical Essence. White Illusion Dust. Greater Magical Essence are fine. You can just click 1 to turn it into 3, then click 3 to turn it into 1. It's simple. Beautiful, nice and condensed.
What brings you here?
You.
What now?
Wait,
Patience. Discipline.
Demudel Shyster.
What's up?
Someone's got to stop the Crown Chemical Company. I'll bet my gold-plated nether rocket they're cooking up the next big plague on the chocolate-crazed citizenry's coin. We're going to find someone to serve their apothecaries with court papers. Then we can put an end to it. Maybe seize all their assets while we're at it.
Hurry back!
Wait, another book. Civil War in the Playgrounds. Christ, novels fucking everywhere. I'll read this one. I was thinking like what we could do is go do the quest. Actually wait, there should be a vendor here somewhere to deal with what was in the air. Yeah, it's over here. Whoa. They're even further up. They're up above the surface. Up on the surface. Okay, I'll read this first. Then I'll go talk to them. I figure I may as well participate to some degree, you know? Ner'zhul, the Lich King, knew that his time was short. Imprisoned within the Frozen Throne, he suspected Kil'jaeden would send his agents to destroy him. The damage caused by Illidan's spell had ruptured the Frozen Throne. thus the Lich King was losing his power daily. Desperate to save himself, he called his greatest mortal servant to his side, the Death Knight, Prince Artus. Though his powers were weakened by the Lich King's weakness, Artus had been involved in a civil war in Lordaeron. Half of the standing undead forces, led by the Banshee Sylvanas Windrider, staged a coup for control over the undead empire. Artus, called by the Lich King, was forced to leave Scourge in the hands of his lieutenant, Kel'Thuzad, as the war escalated throughout the Plaguelands. There's actually a further step they're ignoring, a third faction. They might mention it in a moment, but there is 3 factions to it. Sylvanas was the third to arise. There is the Lich King's faction, and then the Dreadlords. 3 Dreadlords had tried to claim the Lordaeron for themselves, using Scourge forces. But Artus did beat them back. But while Lich King was losing power, and Artus did get weaker, the Lich King lost all control over Sylvanas. So she, split and took forces with her, and spun into this. Ultimately, Sylvanas and a rebel undead, known as the Forsaken, claimed the ruined capital city of Lordaeron as their own. They actually had to get the help of a human, an alliance leader, alliance general, a bigot of a man. He actually is the reason why the Blood Elves joined the Horde. He's a combination reason why the Blood Elves joined the Horde and joined Illidan. He was in charge. Prince Kael was working under him. Prince Kael ended up Kel'Thas. He ended up being slow in responding to summons because he ended up helping out his Night Elf brethren. In the Illidan case, helped him from deal with Illidan's spell. He was inadvertently going to destroy the world. He didn't realize he was trying to just focus it on the Frozen Throne, but Malfurion discovered that he was actually the force of the spell was going to rip the world apart. So they had to rush to stop him. Prince Kael helped him out, and since he was late, the general gave him shit over it, and he left him behind just to fix up some old watchtowers. And then when they actually discovered an undead force nearby, he took away most of his heavy units and left him with very little to actually fend it off. Then when he saw some Naga swimming away, because Prince Kael ended up having to turn to them for help, he has Kael tossed in the dungeon. Just straight away. And he was going to execute them in the morning. This forced Kael's hand. He ended up having to accept more help from the Naga, and they fled to Outlands, where they joined Illidan. The Blood Elves kinda didn't stay with the Alliance after Kael's treatment there. So, yeah, they ended up joining the Horde at some stage. Oh, feck, I'm tired. Not sure when they joined the Horde, but they ended up joining there. I'll be showing this in a video at some stage. No idea when though. I need to get back to Warcraft 3 and I've been really burnt out on it. Annoyingly, because I was really hyped to go do it, then the moment I got to it I was like, I don't want to play this. So yeah, it's annoying. But I'll get through it. Bit by bit. Bit by bloody inch. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Yeah, all's good. Let me just make sure I still have, yeah, I have 24 gigs. All's good. Constructing their own bastion within the wrecked city, the Forsaken vowed to defeat the Scourge and drive Kel'Thuzad and his minions from the land. Weakened, but determined to save his master, Artus reached Northrend only to find Illidan's Naga and Blood Elves waiting for him. He and his Nubian allies raced against Illidan's forces to reach the Iceground Glacier and defend the Frozen Throne. Smaller than I was expecting. Runes of Lordaeron. Wonder how this place is going to get rejigged in Battle for Azeroth. I wonder, like, are they going to get to do much of a redecoration? Or is it going to be just left like this, you know? I kind of hope they get to do a bit of redecoration, because then that would imply a bit of, you know, permanency to it. rather than just